Hey, buddy, how you doing? Nice little subs you had back from PSA. Those subs are good, too. Folk. Oh, no, that was Dennis got Cleveland there. And Jeremy ended up with Minnesota. Schwarterbeck floating today. Cloud MF9, as the kids would say. Matty Folk. How you doing? How you doing? Dennis, Matt, Myler. Oh, Myler, at least he hit a team off the filler. I know it was the last team, but turn a corner, I guess you could say. I don't need to tag you, Jeffrey. You're already in here. Rich. Stasio. Thank you, Stasio, coming in, scooping up Kansas City there. I thought we had him claimed, but they weren't. So, Stasio says, give him to me. Big filler there at the end. End of the day, I don't know. I think this is it. The last case I did, I thought was going to be the last one, and then I got this one at the same price. I think we're kind of checked out on this one now. This is, I don't know, I might have one loose box, maybe. I think I do have a loose box, which can go in like a mixer. Maybe we do tiers with it just for shits and giggles. Randall hasn't been in a break in a long time. Oops, I tagged the wrong Stephen Matthew. I thought I did. I wasn't pulling up your name. Maybe if I do this. Maybe it's Matthew with one T. Oopsie. Sorry, Steve. I should have told you they opened back up. I knew you bought a lot of teams today, though. I didn't want to, do that to you. I don't even know who the last person was. Chastain. You got a few teams. Jeff, you're in here. Eric Stroud. You got Tampa Bay off the filler. Michael Dyer, you're in here already. Eric Clark, or EJ Clark. DJ Clark. And Aaron McDermott. Aaron McDermott with the Natties. All right, friends of mine. All right. I'm fairly certain, I'm like 99% now that this is going to be our last case of best. It's been fun. I just think the price point got a little out of hand, though. I told some people earlier, I don't really think I'm making anything on this one. I'm making a profit, but it's not like nothing crazy, actually. It's just kind of something different. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you just run stuff just to do it. Take some lumps along the way as well. We all take some lumps. Lumps and dumps. Look at that. Look at that. Clean drop. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to be running next week, to be honest with you. I mean, we could still do some 25 draft. 25 draft's been a little tough. I know some people are a little taking their licks with that one. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like full cases of it or like randoms or like some smaller stuff. We might do some stuff like that just to mix it up a little. Right, Jason? Right. Hope everyone's having a nice Friday. Opening day was fun yesterday. We saw so many good young players that we've been chasing over the last couple years in the Bowman land. Just have really nice days. Nice debuts from a lot of guys. Between Benj, McGonigal, DeLauder. Well, it wasn't DeLauder's debut. I can't remember. I know he was close to coming up, but then he got hurt DeLauder has this issue. He has foot issues. He had foot injuries for a while. I know that was like his big thing because he was close to debuting last year. So maybe that was his debut then. Yeah. I don't remember. Anyway, we saw some really good baseball yesterday. A lot of young guys showing up. Mizorowski looked great. I mean, granted, it was against the White Sox, but he still looked great. Justin Crawford played well. Mets and Phillies are rolling a bit of a youth movement with their high dollar guys too. Nice blend, honestly. Let's open here. Roman Anthony was like 4 for 4 yesterday, or he had 4 hits. I saw some stat about like 21-year-olds with 4 hits in a game. This is some pretty elite company he's in. He's just a really good player. Wow. Mets getting 2 nice hits back-to-back here. We got Jonah Tong at a 75. My guy. And we got a Showpieces Soto right underneath it with a mini diamond. Nice Tong. I got a Jonah Tong in the mail coming my way. I bought a red ink auto of him at a Heritage. Those Heritage red ink autos are sweet. Soto with the diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Is this another auto here? Holy Moses. 24 of 25. Cade Anderson. Is this Chastain? Oh my gosh. Is it? Has to be. I like the... Dude, I got to show you the card I got yesterday. I don't know if I have it down here. I posted it in my stories last night. I got a red ink auto of Nick Kurtz, the red rookie cup. This is a great box so far. Oh my goodness. It's loaded with the top pitching prospects. Look at that. Thomas White, 13 of 15. Holy moly. Marlin's cooking now. Hey, Chihuahua. Brett, I really like what the A's are doing, man. That's cool, man. That's a nice color match on it, too. Thomas White is really good. Actually, all 3 pitchers here are really nice. Look at that. Would you look at that? Goodness, I can't even get through 2 cards without an auto. Now here's another. We got a diamond on the best performers of Kim. Oh, yeah. Well, I hate to tell you this. That's actually one I'm not playing. Is this another auto or just a numbered? I was going to say, oh my goodness. What is this box? The pitcher's box, Jamie Arnold, 99. Holy moly. Would you look at that? What a start. There's no way. Like, it's a 4-auto box. How are they all stacked together there? Are there no more autos here? Can't keep up with this. Yeah, dude, those red ink autos, I kind of have a new obsession with them. I'm not going to lie. I think they're awesome. I think they're a great ad. So I was, like, curious. I'm like, oh, what's the Roman Anthony's? Because his, so this year's not Kurtz's RC rookie card. It's the rookie cup stuff. So I checked out Roman Anthony's, which are his rookie cards now. Cam Smith, Saya Suzuki, 250, and Roman Anthony's. There's 2 of them right now on eBay. Churio 99. There's 2 of them on eBay right now that are over $4,000 in bids. So just to give you an idea of his value. Yeah, check my stories and you'll see the picture in there. I forget. I don't think I have it down here. I think it's in my other room. I'm getting it. I'm going to send it for grading. I think it's close to... I think it has a good chance. Wyatt Langford, $2.99. Well, this was a really cool box so far. Mason Wynn. There's McGonagall. That probably has some good money on it. Kurtz, Kim, Smith, Abbott, $199, and Trout. Any kind of... I knew the first 3 teams to go was going to be the Mets. Or 3 of the first teams to go was going to be Mets, Tigers, and Cardinals. And sure enough, Jeffrey's just like, yeah, give me all of them. That's my guys. Well, nice start so far. We got 4 of the top pitching prospects up there. 15 on the Whites, 25 on Cade, and 75 on Tong, and 99 on Arnold. And that's a color match, too, because 99 is green. I don't even remember who has the A's. Dennis got the A's. Miami was Terry, the nice $45 spot there. Seattle, Scott, and the Mets was Jeff. Nice. All right, box 2. Good luck. Jonah and the Whale. I know Scott's only buying Seattle to chase Cade, so you're welcome, buddy. Brett, I did buy Tong Red Ink Auto too. And there's McLean's, and those are both true rookies. And the McLean's, man, nobody... the asks are pretty high on those still, so I'm like... But it's tough because they don't become... I talked to somebody who's pretty much saying, like, they don't become available often. And when they do, the price is usually pretty high, and you're probably going to pay... Or you're probably... Like, if they're not available right away, so, like, if something's still sitting, it's probably something wrong with it. So you do, like, there's a strategy to buying stuff at release. Some people say, like, oh, I'm just going to wait for prices to chill, and I do the same thing, but sometimes it's like, it might be better to sometimes get it early, because then you know there might be a better chance if the condition is better, because sometimes you see a raw card available, and the card's like... It's like a 2023 card, you're going to be like, have some red flags maybe. But there's got to be something wrong with that. Well, bet you never know. Good luck. Box number 2. Rokie dokie. Caleb Bottomer. Mookie Betts with the gold out of 50. Duke Eaton buying his South Siders today. Mookie out of 50. Them Duke boys. Yeah, you're right, Patrick. He did change his auto quite a bit. Next stack. Gosh, I swear, man. Every single one. Every one of these breaks has an Eric Batanti auto. First time I think we got a numbered one at least. For what it's worth. Eric Batanti, not Jesus Mate or Luis Pena. No. Eric Batanti. The Drake. Junior. Campbell. The Refractor. Carson Williams. With the blue, 150 for the Rays. What he says? Or is that a mini team? It was Eric Stroud, 138 out of 150. Nice to see Carson still uses a star in his signature. That's always fun. I remember first time I saw Carson Williams autos, I was like, oh, those are pretty cool. He's a star. Andrew Painter, 250. Dollander. I think, Painter's like, he's going to make his debut early next week, I guess. I think he's their number 5 starter, technically. Yes, sir. Travis Bazana, 250. Oh, nice. Otani's showpieces, mini diamond. Those are good. Those are pretty good cards to hit. Showtime. Nice hit, Mr. Hogan. Put you up there, Mr. Soto. The mini diamond boys. Kurtz. Connor. Kurtz. Pretty good timing to hit him as well. Best performance, JJ at a 250. JJ from Good Times. Standing in a chow line. Good times. I don't know what to put up here. We'll do JJ for now because he had a leadoff home run yesterday. Not a leadoff home run. Wait, was it? I don't know. He was batting leadoff. I don't believe it was a leadoff home run. Hunter Goodman, 150. Bo Bichette. The Reds have a couple chases. Chase Burns. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's a couple guys. I've been pulling, I feel like we've pulled a couple Reds autos leading up to this. It's weird with Best. It's it's not just rookies. There's a grab bag of guys. I don't have the checklist. I can't pull up the checklist right now. I go through it with you. Myler, the Smiler. Myler's like, well, I'm here. Myler, open them with your feet and your nose. One of each, that's it. So far, so good. I think this is a really good start. Minus Batanti, because we're just so sick of him. Everything was good until Batanti came out. Bottomer's alright too, but it's only a base. But everything else is, all the other autos are numbered. That's a nice start. Oh, it was the second at bat. Okay. That's why Benj looked pretty overmatched. I don't know if I'd say overmatched, but pressing and super anxious his first at bat. The second at bat, he looked a little bit more eased in. He just he drew a walk in his third, and his fourth at bat, he went deep. Next one, he drew another walk. I always think it's nice if you see a strikeout to walk ratio is a really good indicator for a lot of these guys, these young guys. JoJo? No, effing away. JoJo Parker out of 99. That's cool. EJ Clark. EJ Clark. It is DJ, but I call him EJ. It's just so hilarious. Nice hit. Eldridge. 350. Zana. Tucker. Dylan Cruz. And the Miners. Showpieces. Sasaki. Boy, he needs a little bounce back, huh? He had a rough spring. I actually don't know what their plans are with him right now. I mean, I don't think he's in the rotation. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, I knew about Burns, and I thought Hall, too, but I didn't want to say it and then sound like an idiot and be wrong. Sam, you're the man. Always helping out. Sam, stop being a bully to people. Aaron Judge. Tarek Skubal out of 50. Tariq. Yeremy Cabrera. I swear we've been pulling him all the time, too. Texas with the dollar sign. I knew we were Michael Dyer. I knew it was going to happen, right? Yeremy. Yeremy's spoken. Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fur. Tariq. Hey, Tariq. Well, that's a good wood. This has been a great case. Best Tech Auto, James Wood. 35 of 99. Haven't pulled a Best Tech Auto yet. I think we got to move Mr. Weatherholt off and go with the good wood. Cool. That's good, Aaron. Aaron with the Nat spot there. Very nice. How much? Jesus Amare. 250. Zach Neto. Showtime. Jonathan Long. Cubbies. Andrew Abbott out of 50. Old Goldilocks. Skeeners. Soto. Still got 5 boxes to go, guys. A-OK so far. Jonathan Long. Jonathan with a J. Jonathan. Jana Han. I guess there's not many games tonight. A lot of teams, they play Thursday, then kind of. And if they don't play, I think the teams playing tonight all either didn't play yesterday or it would be I don't know if the Giants and Yankees, I guess they're resuming their series. They started it a day early. I know most of the teams have played, as far as I know, everyone that played yesterday was off today and playing tomorrow, so they'll play tomorrow and Sunday and then be on their merry ways to their next series. Don't believe there's any 4-game sets to start the season. I believe it's all 3-game series. Baseball. Got March Madness tonight. If you're a college hockey fan like me, you got some of those games. Penn State's playing tonight. They start with a round of 16. I guess college wrestling is probably going on too. I think that tournament. Maybe that's done. Oh. Sam's not in this. No, he doesn't like me. Just kidding. He does like me, but he's not in this. I think he likes me. Possibly. No Mr. Marks. I mean, if he was, he'd be going after the Mets. Mets went right away. Jeff really likes this product, so we had to get at least one more case up just for him. And Randall really wanted the Pirates. So I told him, come on, Lindsay. Dodgers? Not the Dodgers auto you want, I know. Noah Schultz, little gold diamonds out of 50 for the Shea Sox. The South Siders. Batanti can get out of here. We don't want to look at you, Eric. Putting you up here behind the duck. Kill on, Lindsay. He laughed at you. He's like, I don't do Bowman's best. I get it. I'm actually surprised I opened this much of it. I wasn't planning to even do any of it. And then I got enough messages from people asking. I was like, all right, I guess I'll look into this. Franklin Arias. Baston. I'm really hoping that we start getting word about 26 Bowman soon, but I'm not sure yet. I just know last year it was, I believe it was like May 6th. Jackson Wiggins. I think May 6th or May 7th was the release date last year, which means that, like, obviously a month before is when pre-sales happened, so... No, it was Kellen Lindsay. Even better. But you got a Dalton Rushing out of 350. Look at that. I think this is actually a pretty decent value. So it's this, but it's the mini diamond parallel. All these Otanis are just silly money. Everything Otani, silly money. But the mini diamond parallels very nice. But anyway, I've been seeing Topps teasing some different parallels and inserts with 26 Bowman this week. So that makes me wonder if, like, they're planning pre-sale stuff soon. Caldwell, Painter, Showtime, Riley, Zana, $1.99. Juan Soto, $2.99. Bryce. Yadami Pena, $2.50. Tedic and Keishel, another refractor. Luke Keishel. What's out of 150? The diamonds? No, it's not numbered, but it's... I know that the parallels, I don't know, at least last week I saw some pricing on it was pretty nice. Obviously it changes from release a bit, you know. Eldridge, Lindor, Walcott, Bobby Witt, refractor, Marcelo, the Drake, Chandler. Did we get shorted in auto, or am I just losing my mind? No, I'm losing my mind. 16 autos. That's right. All right, 4 more boxes. Good luck. Hogan knows best. Brother. Who are the teams you were talking about? You said you were going to take you were thinking Dodgers. You were thinking Dodgers, Tigers, Pirates. Those are the teams you were debating. All ass. Gas, gas, or grass. That's your motto. Remember those bumper stickers? Like, they would say that stuff. Like, when I was a kid, this is disgusting, but you're going to hear it anyway, because I'm just going to say it. When I was a kid, my parents had, like, old... They had, like, those car top carriers. And they had old bumper stickers that were going to go on them. And one of them was, if this van's a rockin', don't come a-knockin'. 150 on the Showtime? Yeah, I mean, it's such liquid stuff. And probably the non-numbered or the non-diamond one, probably like maybe half, maybe 50. I don't know. There's so much that comes out. Like, when I was sorting this, the Dodgers checklist is so extensive that, like, you get a lot of cards. If you set up at shows, these are, like, good cards to have at shows, too. Xavier Nans. Can't pull him out in drafts. So I might as well pull him here. Jung-Hoo Lee, 150. Jung-Hoo, you know who. Showtime Refractor. PCA, we got a Cleveland. This might be a red. CJ Kafis, 2 out of 5. Cleavage. Too bad it wasn't DeLauder. That would be nasty. Little red X. Is that Mr. Neath off the filler? The Clevelanders. 2 out of 5. CJ Kafis. Nice. We got a 5. We got a 15. A 25. A-okay. Nans will put you up there. The lucky duck. Lucky duck. I do not have any more cases of this, so we are... If you're looking for more case breaks, I thought I was going to have another case, but I don't. And that's fine. We don't need one right now. Llama Vita. If I could get them like a little cheaper, I think I would be down to try this again, but it is kind of tough. I'm not going to lie, the margins, like, there's not much there at all. It's more of just a fun thing for us. Llama Vita Refractor. Miss Dennis. Dennis, you're doing all right. You got the Jamie Arnold 99 and the CJ Kafis had a 5. Dennis the Menace. But you did miss out on a JoJo. But maybe he'll sell it to you. Tatis. Skeens Refractor. I got Randall just furious right now. Sasaki. Yolfran Castillo, Texas. Mason Miller, 350. Connor, the little wave. Let's see Connor. What's up? He might sell you that. I don't know. Who hit that? DJ Clark hit that one. I don't know. Maybe you guys can work out a deal, and then you can own a JoJo. I own a JoJo now. Well, I will eventually. It'll get to me, and it will be mine. It's not in my hands. But I did purchase a JoJo today. Yolfran will put you there with Yadami, because you guys are teammates. Well, you're in the same organization. I don't know if you guys are on the same squad right now. I think it was those pixelated ones, Hogan, I saw were going for silly money too. Obviously that's changed a bit, but as far as the inserts go, Drake Baldwin 250, Ketel, Scoobs, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Getting jiggy with it. Stowers 199 and Soto. pretty funny. My feed freezes on my computer pretty much every time I do a break now. I always have to hit refresh to make sure that everything's working. I think my computer might be on the fritz. All right, 3 more boxes. Did that just not even cut it? 3 more boxes, including this one. 12 Mo autos. 12 Mo. I already got a nice Best Tech Jimmy Wood. That's a cool hit. We got a stroke of gold. Just stroke it. A stroke into the left. Stroke into the right. Oh, there's a Schwellenbach auto right there. That's funny. Right up top, we have an auto. Bravos, Mr. Dyer. There you go. I told him, I said, I can't believe you. I thought you were going to go after the Braves today. He's like, oh, wait, I didn't even realize they were open. Grabbed him. Why not? Why not get the Bravos? Because tonight's their opening day. The Braves, maybe it's Braves Kansas City. Weird. It's weird when there's openers and it's interleague games. The Phillies did that yesterday too against Texas. I don't remember if it. Oh, and the Giants and the Yankees. A couple interleague games to start the season. Used to be the interleague games didn't start until like July, the middle of the season, maybe June, July time. Now it's like whatever, play whenever you want. I don't care. Dennis, there's a big game tonight. The Rangers and the Blackhawks. It's kind of just like whoever loses that game has a much better chance to win the draft lottery. I hope the Rangers get their asses kicked. They're playing a third string goalie tonight. So it's almost like inevitable. Like they're trying to lose that game on purpose. Jace Young, 150. Dylan Garland is starting in net. But still shows betting odds shows Rangers minus 175. So I don't know. I do new score. Come down to the Rangers, Canucks, and Blackhawks for the top pick. Mangum. Tampa Bay. Bo Bichette, look at that hit. Man, I bet you wish you had that one, Dennis. Roki Doki. Sirota. Corbin Carroll with the Diamonds, and Carson Williams. Sirota. Almost. Kellen Lindsay and Sirota. Any Pirates? No Pirates yet. It's actually been a pretty decent case too, Randall. Mangum with the rookie auto, Tampa Bay. Well, kids are crying. Will Smith getting jiggy with it, 250 parallel. The getting jiggy with it parallel. Corbin Carroll, Diamonds there. Bo Bichette out of 299. You think they're on the back of a milk carton? Maybe. We've pulled Nate George autos quite a bit, so there's still a good chance something's going to come out, Alan. He's made his appearances, but yeah, for some reason, they've been pretty MIA right now. Schwellenbach, rookie auto, Braves. Bruce Harper, another Schwellenbach right there out of 50, the gold. Another mini diamond Ohtani. Lots of Ohtani diamonds coming out. On the circuit tree, I think you're getting a few bucks back, Mr. Hogan. Not hitting the Ohtani autos, but you're getting enough pieced back together. I'm going to cover up Kellen Lindsay because F him. Showtime, another Showtime diamond. Circuit tree. Schwellenbach with the gold. See if there's any O's popping out. Or Pirates, right? Jesus. Cologne, Lindsay. Bazana, 350. I'm sorry, that was Mayer. I don't know why I said Bazana. There's Cags. Manny being Manny. Jackson Trio. I did say James Wood right here. Best Tech 99. 35 of 99, James Wood. That's pretty cool. Doubling down on Lindsay. Guess what? I'm not putting this one up there. We can't waste space with two of him. Anyone have any hot beats for tonight's basketball? What was it? Duke and St. John's is one of the games. I know that. The Johnnies. You are welcome, sir. Nothing special I did. I just opened the boxes. You just made the right call on teams. Or team. Team singular. I haven't pulled a Best Tech auto yet. We've pulled Best Techs, but not the auto. So it's the first one. Glad it's a good one. Seattle hits in this a lot, too, now that I think of it. Looking at that Cade Anderson, we had a couple good hits of Seattle last time. Had that quad auto. Who are they playing? Let me be honest with you, I'm not going to... At 9 o'clock, I'm putting hockey on. I'm going to watch Penn State and Minnesota Duluth. See if Penn State can move on. If you guys like hockey, Penn State has probably the number one overall pick next year, or this summer. Gavin McKenna. He's number 72. They have some other guys that have good NHL talent, too. Some other guys that are NHL draft picks. Alabama. Oh, that's a tough one, man. I don't know who I'd root for in that game. Honestly, I tell you what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for my squares to hit. I have a couple sets of squares I did. So have you guys ever done Super Bowl squares? I joined a couple people's March Madness squares, and like the deeper the tournament gets, the more money you get if a square hits. So if a square hits in the first round, it's like, gosh, not him again. It's basically... It's like I don't know. Oh, nice. Showpieces. Roki out of 50. Now, if that was Otani out of 50, that would be really cool. But, so yeah, the deeper you get, I think for national championship, it's like $1,000 if it hits. Final Four might be like 300 or something. That looks cool though. Ooh, lava. Liquid hot magma. I'm just glad we got another Batanti. You know how much Wallendahl likes them. Oh, that painter was 250. I almost missed that it was numbered. Jaguar, 250. Garrett Crochet. I'm trying to find some 25 Bowman Chrome. I mean, I found some, but the prices are just too insane to justify buying them. I do have, I have loose boxes, so I could realistically just run a PYT with 6 boxes, which might be something fun to do. If you guys are into that. I'll actually have some Delight boxes too. But Tonti, you're not going up there. We already got your green one up there and we already hate it. We're already pissed at that. No way we're putting your base up there. Trouty, Kwan Song, 199. Who's the favorite in that game, Hogan? I guess Michigan, right? They're number 1. Lantigua, Arnaldo. The Drake, 350. Riley Green with the wave. Bruce Harper. Bruce Harper. Bruce Buffer. Michael Buffer. Going to a card show tomorrow. It's either going to be really good stuff or just a complete waste of time. 8 or 9? Wow. What's Alabama seed? Are they like a 5 seed, I feel like? Oh, you know what? What if it makes you happy, man, go for it. Are you a Michigan grad? I mean, I guess that would make sense. Wow. Nationals going to town. 10/99 on Jimmy Wood. We're getting some good wood today, guys. Good wood. That's cool. Jim Wood. JJ, you can hang out with JoJo because they're JJ's. There you go. Jim Wood. It's really James, but we like to, shorten it. Hunter Goodman, 150. Cags, Refractor. Slade Caldwell, look at that. The Blue Caldwell, 150. John, I believe that was you. You're a lawman. Oh, yeah, that was what Villanova was like back in the day. Big time 3-point team. Live and die in the streets. I'm sure you remember Villanova like that. Oh, nice. Do you know what ticket prices are looking like or not? Because it's just kind of like to be determined. That's pretty cool, man. All right, last box here, guys. Good luck. Thank you so much again. I'm kind of surprised we did 3 cases of this, to be honest with you. 1 case, okay, I get it. And then we did another, and I was like, yeah, let's try it one more time, and here we are. I think this has been a pretty good case. Except for, some people probably hate it. Randall's pissed at me. But overall, there's been a lot of really good hits. Washington spot's doing A-OK. Honestly, all things considered, Dodgers is such a real expensive spot. I think you're getting pretty good return there. And who knows, man? I don't know. Some of those grade well, and their holds, they might be crazy. Ohtani's market, if you're looking at any of his comps, and you look at stuff in, December, or even, January, obviously stuff goes up from that time until now. His is up 20 to 30%, just depending on what it is. Oh, you got those types of friends? Are you going to get us a suite for the White Sox game when I come up to National? Because that'd be cool. We're going to hang out with that green mascot. What's his name? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nova crushed them that game. That Villanova team was a wagon, though. That team was so good. There's so much NBA talent from that team, too. DiVincenzo just went absolutely bonkers that tournament. He was so good. They called him the Michael Jordan from Delaware. Of Delaware. Yeah, he went completely ballistic in that tournament. Cruz, 150. There's another Sasaki. Let's hope that Sasaki can bounce back. Johnny Farmello Anthony. Seattle, nice break for Seattle, indeed. Really happy for you, Scott. Hope you're happy, too. Cool. Gabagoles! Well, let's give them shit, then. The Mortadels. I'll wear a Mets hat. I'll wear a Mets hat, but unless you have if you have a White Sox hat, maybe I'll get a White Sox hat for the game. Only if their mascot's on it, though. Man, Tarek Skubal 150. I went to another JJ. Sorry. I went to a White Sox game once before, and it was on the train. So my wife and I, we did a baseball road trip, and we did Milwaukee, the Cubs, and the White Sox, and we were on the train to the White Sox, and man, it was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie, there were some interesting people on that train. Patrick's like, oh yeah, I would never do that. So Patrick, we'll have to take the train together with the Yankee Gabagoles. Hey, Stasio's might be going too. He's a Yankee Gabagool. DeBarge, he's a Gabagool. Kyle DeBarge. DeBarge. Yeah, you know what, though? That's a good one. Your spot was $45 to get a Thomas White out of 15. That's A-okay, sir. Ooh, this could be nice. That's all right. Jacob Wilson out of 50. Nice hit there. Dennis off the filler. If that was a Kurtz one, that's very nice, but this is good, too. We hit a Harper like this last week. I like these cards. I wish the value was a little bit higher, but some of them do have really strong value, but others not as much. Why do they do that to us? Like, let's provide you. It's Burke. At least it's not Batanti. Burke's all right. Burke's got some crazy exit velo. You should watch some of his videos. That guy can really smoke a ball. Blake Burke store out of 99. Well, the Burke store called. They're running out of you. I hear you're their bestseller. I had sex with your wife. I'm so glad that you're going to protect me, Patrick. All right, last stack. Good luck. Yairo Padilla, 75. St. Louis. St. Louis had a nice break, too. With the JJ, the Yairo. Detroit, you kind of whiffed. No McGonagals. But your Mets spot did pretty good, too. Matty Shaw, 250. Dean Curley. That's lame. Curly, straight. Curly, straight. Honestly, I think that was probably our best case of this. The other two cases were good too, but this one felt pretty good. Especially like that first box was insane. No duels, yeah, anyway. I think I had dual autos in both of them before. I don't remember. Oh, we had a quad last time. That was crazy. The quad laser. Here's some of the ones I sleeved up that will end up in top loaders. I probably oversleeve and over top load these, but I'm sure you guys don't mind that. I hate getting packaged. I've joined breaks before where I just get like stuff that's so unprotected that I just decide like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna break with that person anymore. I mean, there's some people that like, I got a package today from Clay Whitener. My goodness, what a well packaged. Just so well protected. So if you guys don't know Clay, him and his son Aiden do some smaller breaks. They're really good people. Country, I think it's Country Card. Country K with a K. So his son Aiden does some ripping, but when it's later at night, Clay's opening it because Aiden's got to go to bed. He can't stay up too late. Maybe in the summertime he might do them later. Abbott 50. But check out his page. They take good care of your cards too. I think that goes a long way. I'd rather somebody take a little longer to ship and ship it right than like rush it out and it's like not protected. You're going to get I'm going to top load everything for you, Randall, just for fun. Just kidding. I don't want to Top loaders are probably the next thing to go up in price. Man, I don't know what the best. Is it the wood? I mean, we had a Cephas out of 5, Kate Anderson 25, Thomas White, Jonah Tong, Jamie Arnold, JoJo, JJ Weatherholt. Holy moly. Guacamole. Don't worry, we did get some Sorotas too. Didn't forget about him. And Kelon, Lindsay. Dodgers, yeah, that was that's an expensive spot for you, Mr. Hogan, so you got something back. Like I said, I think those Otanis are pretty decent value, so obviously all Otani is super liquid. A little mix of autos and case hits and stuff in here. Let's go through that. Lots of numbered autos, so that's always fun. Roki out of 50. Showtime with the mini diamond showpieces. There he is. Kelon Lindsay Sirota. I almost said Jack Wilson. Jacob Wilson out of 50. Did you guys see that picture yesterday? It was him and JJ Weatherholt when they were kids. They played Little League together. That was pretty cool. Caleb Bonham. Carson Williams out of 150. Love that signature. Still love it. Castillo and Cabrera base for Texas. Dean Curley. Blake Burkstore 99. DeBarge. Showpieces JJ. Farmello refractor. Lantigua base. Batanti again. Lindsay again. Showtime another diamond. Mini diamond on the circuitry. That's probably a decent return too, Hogan. Padilla 75. So more hits for St. Louis. St. Louis did pretty well. Kim with a diamond. Betts gold. Showtime regular showpieces. Soto showpieces mini diamond. Jonathan Long. Mangum rookie. Chase Young 150. Lamavita refractor. Washington did great. And it's not because of that either. Nayans base. Wiggins base. Batanti again 99. Franklin Arias. Slade Caldwell, 150. Nice hit, Myler. Glad you got something. Not a skunk. You're right. It's hard with some of these. Schwellenbach. Like I said, this is, I believe, we're done running this. This is the last case. I said that last time, but then I had this one. Ended up falling in my lap at a good price. No Schultz, gold, mini diamond, 50. JJ, 250 on the Bowman's best performance. I love that card. I like any of the autos on these. Just, it's a throwback. This is just how it feels when you're a collector back in the 90s. JoJo Parker, green. DJ Clark on that one. Jamie Arnold, 99. Dennis Neath. Jonah Tong, 75. Thomas White out of 15. Kate Anderson, 25 on the X. CJ Cephas, 205 on the red X. And doubling down on James Wood on the green 99. And the best tech 99. Very cool. All right, guys. Thank you much. We'll be back with... Can't speak. We'll be back with more soon enough. Until then, take care now. Bye-bye then.